For this video review, we're going to take a look at Transformers War for Cybertron. This is the Optimus Prime figure. So this is a figure that was released about 10 or 11 years ago. So there is a new version of this action figure, but I did not get it. I still prefer this version. So with regards to purchasing this figure, I scoured the internet, eBay. So finally found one and purchased it for $25 shipped. So for weapon mounting option, we have a hole on the top of the vehicle where the peg for the weapon system or the handle would correspond to. Now, it's either you're going to have the shorter version of the weapon system. It's going to be personal preference. So for play of this action figure or display, I have two additional accessories. This is from a Transformers Prime bulkhead action figure. And this is going to come from, I think, the same War for Cybertron figure. I think it's the Sideswipe. I just can't remember. But with regards to weapon gimmick, so this is the long version of this thing, and this is the short version. So you could shorten out the barrel. With regards to the one that is included with the action figure, it's going to be a fold up gimmick. So fold up. So these two weapon systems are going to this action figure, and if you're questioning what is the use of this thing, it's going to be mounting platform for the weapons. So just attach that on the top of the vehicle. Now we have two connection ports. So whichever weapon that you choose, so in a folded version, you could mount this firearm with this peg or make it flatter with that. So it's either on the front here, that way, or on the back over here. So we have some pivot action going on, or you could fully extend the weapon system and mount it on top of the vehicle that way too. So let's do that. But it's just way too high because we have a very long peg. So I prefer this for this weapon system. So it's going to be that way. Now that looks cooler. Or I could use this because this too has a peg, and I already configured the pistol handle for this weapon system. So I cut it off from this end and place it over there. But we still have a mounting option for that thing. For that hammer of, supposed to be the hammer of bulkhead. So options for my War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. And we could even extend that barrel. Now that's really cool. Just for point of comparison, I have another video game action figure. This time from the Fall of Cybertron. So that is the Optimus Prime. So for comparison purpose with regards to size, height, and length. So of course this is going to be the bigger figure. Let's transform Optimus Prime. Okay, so let's check out articulation points on this action figure. Now, the only area that it's going to lack articulation point with regards to the newer version of this guy, I think it's going to be on the waistline because of transformation and lack. So because of that function where this piece is going to lack that portion of the body of the action figure, so we're not going to have any waist articulation. So let's check out the other parts of the action figure. So for the head, that's on a ball, so multiple points of articulation, full 360 arm rotation. We also have a cut on the bicep, single point of articulation or bend for the elbow. We also have articulation of rotation on the wrist or the hands. T poses, is it possible for this action figure? Yes, so just move the shoulder panels, so articulation of T poses is possible. So moving towards the leg, so if you wish for some side motion, just fold that straight out for some side kicks. A little bit of articulation up front for the leg, of course, because of the front skirt. Ample articulation for the back. 2 points of articulation or bend for the knee. Well, that is also because of transformation. And for the foot, that is on a ball, and because of transformation, that is also an added articulation point wherein we have the bend on the toe. So compared to the new one, this actually, even if it's 13 years old or 12 years old, it really still could compete with the newer version. Well, of course, the gimmick of taking that arm off and replacing it with the weapon system, well, that is cool, but depends on the collector whether it's going to be your preference now with regards to this or the newer one. For the folding gun, we have weapon storage on the back of the action figure. Peg, hole, connection point equals weapon storage. So as the title of the video game, War for Cybertron, so we have a fully weaponized Optimus Prime. For point of comparison, let us put in the Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime figure, which is a smaller or drop down version of this guy. So yep, with regards to size, this has really shrunken down, but still is a very cool action figure. So that weapon, I was able to score that from eBay. So I was just looking for, well, this is made by Dr. Wu for the Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime, or possibly Ultra Magnus figure. And this is already stopped production by Dr. Wu. So if you want one, just score eBay for action figure sellers or those who are selling out their collection who have this third-party accessory for sale. So just considering the Transformers timeline in Cybertron, so we have the War for Cybertron, and we have the Fall of Cybertron, and finally, I guess this is going to be Earth Mode Optimus Prime. So Transformers Prime RED, or Robot Enhanced Design, still one of my prized possessions. Non-transforming action figure, but with regards to playability, really playable action figure. Of course, I also customized parts on this. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.